our karma is always like the energy returning to us, asking us, how are you going to respond to yourself now? How about now? How about now? And the how about now is all the repeats that we all experience in life, all the repeated energy over and over asking for our attention. And so when it comes to unconditional love, I realized that for me, a big belief was I'm not a good mother. And I could point to any number of things in my life that created that belief within me. It's not a true belief, but one of the biggest parts of it was, I think, that I'm not traditional. I'm not a lady who makes milk and cookies because my children don't tolerate wheat, nor do they tolerate dairy. So milk and cookies are kind of out. And there are just so many places in our lives where, nothing is traditional. They don't go to traditional school. They don't have traditional friend groups, all that kind of thing. And for me, I always found opportunities to judge myself. And I realized once I could kind of take control with just a belief, just a very gentle whispering, I'm the perfect mother to my children. I whispered that gently to myself, because to make some bold declaration, I'm the best mother ever, it felt like a lie. And then that was really hard. And that's how we move up sort of the vibrational scale, is by saying what feels true and what feels right. And so I could whisper those things. I could whisper, maybe the world doesn't see you as a great mom, but your love for your children has never wavered, and it's always been so strong. And sometimes it's felt misguided, like you're totally doing the wrong thing, but it has always been so powerful. And I could really believe what I was saying to myself. And so I would just say those things more and more. So then these things would come up in my life to tempt me back. That's the devil in your life. That's really all the devil is like this energy, this karmic energy coming back to show you, is this who you are? How are you going to respond to yourself? And so then even the devil becomes holy, because it's always this question, how are you going to respond to yourself? How will you love yourself or not love yourself in this instance? And so for me, the devil tempting me back would be, I would start to see my own mother in ways that in the past I would have considered, well, that's not good. And as soon as I did that, and it had to happen a whole bunch of times. That's how karma works, because some of us have to get the lesson over and over and over. But that's fine. We all get there eventually. And ascension starts to happen much more quickly and pick up speed when we start to really pay attention and know that in our lives, every moment is unfolding more of our true nature. And you just have to pay attention to it. Oh, what is this guiding me to? What is this message right now in this moment? And so, my own mother would have some zany antics, and I would think, well, she's not a very good mother. And I did have a moment where I realized that the only way, and I don't know which happened first, so I can't tell you, but I know that you can notice it on the outside, you can notice it on the inside, but it's always worth noticing how you feel in response to yourself, and how you feel in response to other people. It's always worth just noticing, because what is that feeling saying to you? There's always a message there. It's not just like, I'll tell you what the message never is. The message is never, so-and-so doesn't love me because I'm bad, or so. No. The message is always, how are you going to respond to yourself when you notice how you're feeling in this moment? And then there's a correct answer too. There is a right answer. It's very easy. It's very simple. I won't say it's very easy. The answer is always, for yourself and for other people, to add more love and not less. more compassion and not less, more understanding and not less. Especially at this time when we're so polarized. We all can use more understanding and more love. And when you can't apply it on the outside, it will work just as well for you to apply it on the inside. And so now let me get back to my revelation awareness about unconditional love. I realized that as long as I held on to my judgments of my mother as not a good mother, that was holding me in the vibration of there is such a thing in a definition of what a good mother is. A good mother means X, Y, Z. And I was holding myself to that. And so at the same time, I had the energetic cords of holding my own mother to that. And I don't know where it happened first. And I actually think that it's probably, you can see it in the outside because it's already started to unfold on the inside. So it always starts on the inside first. We do know that. And so as I started to accept myself with the gentle whisperings, I could see my mother more clearly. And I started to really tune into all the times that she had loved me in a way that wasn't traditional. And in a way that I realized was so much better. It was so much better, and it was exactly what I needed. And when I realized that my mother gave me the perfect love that I needed for my soul's growth, I realized that's what I'm doing for my children too. And I think that that is how unconditional love grows. And so I would love to hear how you can recognize that in your own life. Let me know. Let me know how these little awarenesses are making themselves known to you. And if you really don't know what to do, I will tell you the first step on me completely turning around was just gently whispering, I love you to my own heart. When you don't know what to do, always add more love and not less. I love you.